Guys, welcome to the Street Mentor. Hey, we're going to just look quickly at a rough overview of a little bit of what I teach, my mentorship courses. There are different levels, so depending on, who you are, if you're a student, if you're a professional or, executive or whatever, um, we have an extensive range of courses that we do provide for that. Our gold course that we offer, we're going to take you through actual setups from the beginning, placing your orders for traders, pattern day trading, chart types, what charts to use, etc. like that. Also setting up your charts for trading, what I basically have set up here. I do have a couple different setups that I use, but this is one of the more common ones. And it's very simple, just has my volume, my MACD, and my RSI with the VWAP, with also the moving exponential moving average is what I use, the 9 EMA that's in here as well. So we'll go over that and how to set that up. It's just basically more of an orientation, in that first lesson together. We'll go a little more into detail once we get that. We'll go through, with also understanding how indicators work, which ones work pretty well for day trading or for swing trading. We'll go over a little more in depth with trend lines and channels. Is another important thing we go over. Also chart patterns. I love going over chart patterns. I think it's very important as a trader, for you to realize, be able to utilize chart patterns, even as an investor as well, and help you know where to get in a good area on a stock. Another part we will go over is the scanning for stocks. I have a couple different ways for scanning. One I use is Thinkorswim, and I'll have a bunch of different criteria that I look for. You can see it's pulled up a couple different movers here this morning on volume movers and percent change here. So we'd go over how to set this all up. I have a bunch of different scan charts that I do use for scanning, and then we will look as well at other programs that we use, paid programs and also free ones. I'm always there trying to help you guys save money on that part as well. There are some really good ones out there for scanning, like FinViz and a couple other ones. So we'd go over that. Another thing we'd go over is creating your watch list. What stocks I look for the night before previously on scans. So we'd go through that, have a look, etc., etc. What are good ones. We'll kind of wean the list down to about 10 stocks. I don't like to have a big list, or just too much to watch and you're overwhelmed. So we go over that. Also, another section we'd go over is entries and exits as a trader. Where to enter, on that trend, where to exit on that trend, bank the money and move on. It's important to remember that as a trader, if you're a day trader or a swing trader, I have a couple of different strategies that I do teach in my courses. A lot of those are not in my manual. I like to keep that for the one-on-one with my students. That way, people don't get their hands on, the type of strategies that I use. Some of them are a little more secretive, but there are other ones that are of pretty much common knowledge that I do have in my trading course manual. That comes with part of the course. Is what we would go over. We look as well at rules of trading. This is very dear to my heart. I believe you need a set of rules to almost like a code, and be able to stick to those rules. And it's so hard as a trader, to be able to stick to rules like that. It's all easy said and done, but there's the whole part of the psychology of the market, and psychology plays a big role in trading. It could make and break a trader, so or even an investor. So it's important that you be able to train your brain. Remember, your brain is a muscle, and it can be trained over a period of time. So I'll help you with the psychological part of the market as well. And then basically we will look at the different strategies that I use. I have many strategies that I use just depending on what we're trading. If we're trading securities, stocks, I will show you a couple different strategies depending on the course you take. I do also go over commodities, commodity trading, and one of my other favorite ones, the breakout strategy. So it's a pretty in-depth course. We're going to look at a lot of stuff together, and you know, I've had a couple of students that have taken the course with me. They're on financials. Some of them are actually um, sell securities. They're registered security brokers. And then I've also had a couple um, engineers and just a bunch of other people like professionals take my course, and they've given me really good feedback on them. So I will be placing some video testimonials from them on my courses. So I'll be updating that as well for you guys to take a look at. If you have any questions, take a look at my website, thestreetmentor.com. Shoot me an email if you have any questions. I'd love to help you, and look forward to teaching and mentoring you. The other good thing I'll leave you with is, remember, a lot of people give you free trading courses. You're not going to learn anything from that. You're going to learn a little bit of basics. You need someone to sit with you personally, one-on-one time, and that's been training for over a decade, and that's profitable, makes money trading, and spend time with you and go through things that you're having trouble with. And that's what my mentorship's all about. It's customized. So if you have areas that you're doing really well in, we could cut back on those areas and spend more time in other areas, depending on what you're looking for in that. So my courses pretty much fit into your schedule. So depending on when you're looking for, if it's in, the evenings or on a weekend sometime, preferably not too early in the morning or late in the evening, but I do tend to work around my student schedule, and also depending on my schedule on trading courses that I'm currently training other students on. So I love training students. I love empowering and helping people. That's one of the greatest things that I enjoy in my life, and it actually pleases me to do things like this. I've made a lot of good friends through my mentorship programs as well, and that have stuck with me over the years. So if you have any questions, again, just check out my website. There is a form you can fill out and for questions as well that we can go over if you have anything, questions you want to know about the different courses. But hope to see you guys soon, and keep learning and always keep trading and investing. We'll speak to you guys later.